Anna, welcome to our place for this interview.
Thank you, Marcus, that you allowed us to do this.
I'm happy that we can talk today. Now we want to talk about yoga, one of your key and favorite disciplines. There was a almost tragic reason that you started to get to yoga and focus on that theme, because you had a car accident, a pretty heavy accident in 2004. Tell us about it.
Yeah, it was a very unlucky situation. Normally the people say, oh, I'm 80, I'm so happy, I have all the power in the world. And as I was 18 years old, I got a car accident. I was under the car, I was not inside the car.
You ended up below the other car.
Yes, yes. So I was running across the street, and the car was behind another one, so they didn't see me and I didn't see them. And as I finished my crossing of the street, it just pushed my right leg, and the right leg was just broken in two parts.
So it was a broken leg, so you were not severely hurt, but it was terrible enough.
Yes, I just could do my leg like this, and I did it. I was so stupid. I didn't feel any pain at the beginning because it was everything in shock. Yeah, I had the arm break, I had the ribs break, I had also head push very strong, and I had my leg totally broken.
So you ended up in hospital basically.
Yes, exactly. And they just put my leg on 12 Stitches, yeah, on this metal thing.
So the plates, they put in some plates to stabilize your leg.
Exactly. They needed to do it because there were a lot of breaks in the leg, and the parts of the bone were just apart.
Oh my goodness. But you didn't start to think about yoga right away, I guess. You had other thoughts. But when did you turn to yoga then? How did it come up for you?
Actually, a friend of mine who is also a yoga teacher told me a year ago, let's try something. And I'm physicist and technical person, and I said, no, that's not for me, do it by yourself. And exactly in this situation, he was so nice to come to me. I said, Dmitry Ukhlinov, thank you very much. I will use this possibility to say thank you. That's what I am. That's to big part your advantage, your teaching to me.
We will have to make sure she will hear your message.
Yes, I will send him a link.
Okay, great.
And he came to me as I was in gips, in the stabilizing things on the leg and on the arm, and started with me to do the simple exercises. Yeah.
And you obviously profited from that and thought, I might do the same thing myself.
Yes. Now, at this situation, when he came to me, it was already after the operation. So I was just lying at home, and we started because my purpose was to be healthy again as soon as possible.
When did it happen that you started to think about certain schools of yoga, to turn to these and to focus on them?
Yes, that's a very good question. Because Dmitry Ukhlinov, he was a part of St. Petersburg Hatha Yoga. This all happened in St. Petersburg with the direction Sukshma Vyayama. So it's a part of Tibetic exercises which are implemented in a yoga complex of Indians. And another one teacher of mine was Ilya. Also, I will say big thanks to Ilya Shainman. He was teaching Iyengar yoga. And at the moment, as Dmitry came to me to teach, the Iyengar teacher, Ilya, told me which exercises for breathing can I do in order to make all the healing better.
And you started to offer classes in St. Petersburg when you were still in Russia.
Yes. After 1 year, I had a second operation to take all this metal stuff out from my leg, because in the airport it was very funny. Everything was shouting when I'm going through the security ports.
Oh yes. The alarm came up, of course.
So I don't know, half a kilo in my leg. And then I started to teach in gym. It was the easiest possibility. A friend of mine, if she couldn't, I just gave the classes instead of her, and then it was developed further. it was more dynamic gym exercises of yoga, asanas of yoga, logic. Where the people come to gym, just to make them stronger.
Oh, yeah. And then at some point in time you migrated to Germany. Did you go on right away to teach yoga classes?
No, I was first very busy with my doctor.
The dissertation.
Work. Yes, a PhD. I did PhD in Karlsruhe Institute of Technology, for technology. And then I decided also that I will teach privately, because gym yoga is something different as yoga itself. Yoga itself is based on understanding of yourself. It is done
the philosophy
between the exercises, actually. It is not in the exercise this what you need to strengthen, and so this in and out, breathing in and out, this is the sense where you learn yourself. And it's quite more details what you need to do yoga properly.
And you went on to also teach yourself. You got a certificate at some point in time.
Yes, that's true, because I wanted something that's also accepted in Europe. The certificate from St. Petersburg I have as well.
You always need that.
Yes, I did the German for Germans. It was a bit different direction. It was Vinyasa power yoga, and I learned a lot as well in this discipline.
So you got a tailor-made certificate to prove that you are allowed to do what you do.
Exactly.
That's perfect, yeah.
Exactly.
So, but you are not only offering physical courses, you also do this digitally. You went on to offer what you do on your website, right?
Yes, right. We have also a section yoga in ajdance.de. And that's what I administrate by myself fully. We have a lot of videos there. We will also put the how-to video in YouTube in January, I think.
So there's a lot to come.
Yes, so you can support yourself digitally. You can also do one-to-one lesson in Zoom with me if we can't meet each other. I think I cropped a lot of insider knowledge about yoga, because just I feel the energy, or you should need the chakras or understand the chakras. It was never enough for me. I wanted to understand deeper things, how it works with vegetative system, which areas are responsible for what, how is it going in the long term, which mitochondria are developed, how to make the diameter of your arteria bigger, how to do the lungs.
Yeah, that's a lot to, Okay guys, if you have an idea of how to turn to yoga, this is the lady you should talk to. And if you happen to see this interview, this video outside of the website of Anna, turn to ajdance.de and you will find her. Thank you, Anna.
Thank you, Marcus.